welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am super excited for this video because this is one of those videos that you always search for anytime you start your new business, or anytime in the start of a new month when you're like, oh my god, my old strategies are not working. I need to figure out how can I get my next client, how can I get my very first client with my new service or my new product, how do I go about it? And in this video I will be covering up it and in this video I will be covering it up in a whole new length. So I hope that you really enjoy this video, because I had loads of fun while creating this video. I had to shift my camera a lot. I had to literally dress up for this video because I wanted to look presentable for once. Yeah, all of that aside, let me just roll into the video. So the very first tip that I have for you in this video about how to get clients is very simple. Anybody who likes your content or asks you a question about it is your client, is your potential client, is your potential customer. Now, a lot of times, the people who ask us questions could be our very near and dear family or near and dear friends, and we get confused whether or not they're actually interested in our service or not. Well, that doesn't really matter. If they are asking you questions, why don't you take them into your funnel and see for yourself if they are interested or they're not interested. So that's the very first point. Anybody who asks you questions about your service, product, or anything that you're doing, your counseling, your service, just roll them into your sales funnel, give them a freebie, make them opt into your email list or your WhatsApp group or your Telegram group, and see for yourself if they are actually a potential customer or not. The second tip that I have for you is to make intentional content rather than making anything and everything. A lot of people, when they make content, they literally forget about the fact that they're business owner and they're not really content creators. And these are two very different aspects, two very different sectors. You could be a content creator and you could also be a business owner. But a lot of us here are business owners. And when we go to social media platforms, we almost forget about this fact that we're actually primarily business owners. And what we start to do is create loads and loads of content, left, right, and center. And we almost forget that we don't really have to do this as our first time thing, because this does not really equal to money in the initial beginning if you don't do it correctly. And if you start putting in all of your time into just like marketing, you don't really understand and you don't really get it if it's making the leads come in or not. So try and understand this very simply. If you're a business owner and if you're a content creator, or if you're both, just understand to keep a difference between the two. When you're a business owner, there's a complete different kind of content that you need to be making to enroll or to come in contact with your ideal audience. You need to be making content that answers their questions. You need to be making content which speaks to them, right? You need to be making content which makes them feel comfortable when they come up to you. You need to be making content which makes them feel like you're an expert at whatever you do when they come to your page, rather than you posting about Eid, Diwali, Easter, and all of these things, which is super cool if you have a team and you've outsourced it and you can really do all of it while also running a business. That's not my point here. But if you're really just starting out, make sure that you have 1 to 2 posts running out per week, which are super intentionally made, which are made for your direct customer, and that it really hits that particular person. Even if it's one conversion per one video, it's completely okay in the beginning, because a lot of people just start to make content like this. They're like, oh my god, I have to post 3 times a day, every single day, and all of that, and then they hit a burnout. And that's really not what you're supposed to be doing, because running a business is hard on itself. I mean, it's really hard. I run a business and I know how difficult it is to run a business. So don't make it harder for yourself. Look at content creation as a part of the entire business running model. It's just a very tiny, could be a very important part according to the business that you are in, but it's really just a part of it. Don't put in all of your time, energy, effort into it, even though whatever people are saying, because literally that is the truth. It's just a part. It could be an important one or not, but it is just a part. The next step, or the third step to getting a client, is a very simple one. Let's assume that you're already running business and you've had clients in the past and all of that. What you're supposed to do now is go back to each one of your clients and get some kind of a feedback from them. What was your service like? What did they like in your server? What did they not like? If it's a product, make a questionnaire, a Google Doc form, something like that, which is super easy for them to fill, just an MCQ kind of a thing, or probably just WhatsApp questions or something like that. Make a form, ask them how they got to know about you, and then go to those places. So it could be Quora, it could be a friend referring, it could be just a banner they saw on the road for you, it could be your Facebook group, it could be like anywhere, because internet is a crazy place, and you never know how the connections just double up, triple up, and exponentially just like viral up, because that's exactly how the internet works. And you don't really need to understand how the internet works for this to work out. But what you do need to understand is collect up the data and see where most of your business is coming from, and put in more effort there, and also start a referral program. Yes, I said that correctly. You need to invest in a referral program, and that is my point 4, because it's very easy for an already worked out customer to tell a new customer about you, and their testimonial will really bring in a very good percentage of loyal customers, of people who would really intentionally want to take services or products from you. So it's a really good practice if you have some kind of a referral program. Now it could be on you what kind of a referral program you want to make, if you want to make it or not, or anything like that. But I think, and I would really suggest you to have a referral program, because it just doubles and triples up the way your business works. And that's it for this video. I really hope that I was able to get you some ideas on how to getting your very first client, or even if it's not your very first client, it could be your very first client for the week, for the month, for the day, or for anything. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.